Hello everyone, I'm back with some more Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish this tonight and move on to something else. Actually, I was thinking that I might play some Batman Returns. I started playing that earlier today and had an absolute blast, and I was like, okay, this needs to be talked about more, okay? I actually started thinking, after playing that game, which is from Konami, like, man, I really do prefer, like, all the Konami games over, like, the shit that Capcom produces. It's really weird, actually, because, like, the way I typically see it is that, like, Capcom is way more popular, but, like, shit, like, Konami was making, like, amazing license games back in the 90s, right? They were made, like, Turtles in Time, they made Batman Returns, like, lots of really good shit, and, of course, like, you know, I'm a bigger fan of shit like, you know, Suikoden, I think, is better than Breath of Fire. I like Castlevania a whole lot. I like Metal Gear a whole lot. I like Contra a whole lot. Like, these are some of my favorite third-party games ever, right? And it's so, like, man, how can Capcom even compete? Like, was it just, like, people not knowing what makes a good game back then? Because, like, Mega Man X isn't that great. Like, I don't want to say Mega Man X is bad, but, like, I see people put it in, like, the top 20, like, Super Nintendo games. I wouldn't put it that high. Like, it's not bad at all by any means, but I certainly don't like it more than than most Super Nintendo games. Like, it's just okay. You know what I mean? I like it a lot. I actually like it more as I replay it, because I didn't grow up with that game at all, right? I didn't play it until somewhat recently. The more I play it, the more I get into it, but I still don't love it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's, like, the best game ever. Like, there are so many, like, better Super Nintendo games. Like, this is better, like, A Link to the Past is better, Super Metroid is better. Like, there's a lot of games I would say are better than Mega Man X. Meanwhile, like, lots of people will tell you it's, like, one of the best games on the system, or one of the best games you've ever made, even, and it's just so baffling to me. Like, I like Square Enix more, I like Konami more, like, Capcom, I think, it's like Capcom is like a lesser Nintendo. Like, people like them because of their franchise characters that aren't nearly as good as what Nintendo produced. Like, it's weird to me, like, to see people bitch about Mega Man sequels. Right. Isn't it amazing how a couple of years ago, like, a Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter got started because Capcom wasn't supporting, like, Mega Man, right? Capcom wasn't putting out new Mega Man games, so they made a Kickstarter, and people supported the Kickstarter. Not only did it bomb, Capcom put out another Mega Man game that was even more that nobody really bought, nobody really got excited for. Like, it really does feel like Capcom just has this, like, sort of brand recognition thing, and people just aren't being critical of them, because, I mean, they've made way more bad Resident Evil games than I think they've made good ones. They've made way more bad Mega Man games than I think they've made good ones. Like, why don't people talk shit about shit like Mega Man Battle Network 4? It's just weird to me. Oof. Meanwhile, like, Konami was very, very good for a very, very long time, and then, well, for about a decade, right? Like, I would put, like, 90s Konami up there with Rareware. Like, well, Rareware I don't think peaked until, like, later 90s, while I think Konami peaked in the early 90s. So, like, they've both gone downhill, right? But I mean, they were both great. Like, for a really brief period of time, they were, like, making some of the best games of the era. Like, obviously, Nintendo has always produced the best games, but I mean, Konami did great. Like, Rare did great at one point. They're not doing great now, obviously, but it's just, oops. I'm really anxious to actually finally get back and actually play Turtles in Time, because I still have not actually done it. I have a copy. I can play it whenever. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I think I will go ahead and do it after I beat Batman Returns, because I do think I'm getting into these Konami beat-em-ups, which I like a lot more than all the Capcom beat-em-ups, which I have played. I actually, like, thought I didn't like beat-em-ups for a while, because I played, like, the Capcom ones. I played, like, Final Fight. I played, like, Knights of the Round, the Capcom beat-em-up bundle. Like, I played a lot of these things, and I was really, really surprised with how much I didn't really like any of them. Maybe I'll give them another shot, but I think it's safe to say at this point that I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan of Capcom's beat 'em up games. I think the Konami ones are so much better. And I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. Like, when I think back to it, the beat 'em ups I always enjoyed, like, they were all from Konami. Like, the X-Men one that I grew up playing, which I actually desperately want to play again. If there's a way that... how do you play old arcade games? Is there a way to get a hold of them, like, legally? I would really, really like to play that old X-Men game. I think there was a Spider-Man one, too. Oh, I'm thinking... like, I don't know, like, as I get older, like, I play these Capcom games that I grew up playing, like Marvel vs. Capcom, and then, like, they suck. And then I go back and play the Konami ones, and they're, like, the greatest thing ever. Like, it just keeps happening. And I'm at the point now where, like, I'm comfortable saying that, like, you know, Konami was way, way better than Capcom. Like, let's be real here. Like... Metal Gear Solid, way better than, like, shit. What was way better, way better than Resident Evil, right? Like even back then, it was like, okay. If Capcom had any successes, like, it's like Capcom just exists off the success of their, like, one-hit wonders. Like, they make like Resident Evil 4, and they just keep milking off, keep milking that forever. They make like they make Monster Hunter 3 and just milk that forever, like, just ugh. They have Ace Attorney though. Ace Attorney has stayed pretty good. Like, honestly, like, at this point, like, I think Ace Attorney is the only Capcom franchise that hasn't shit the bed yet. And I think that's mostly because, like, they need a very specific kind of person working on it. Like, if an Ace Attorney game isn't gonna work, they're gonna know it at some point. Like, it's not. They're not going to pump it out if they don't have the right talent. So, I mean, I've heard that, like, key people have left the team, so it's very possible Ace Attorney is dead right now, and nobody knows it. Oops, here we go. I mean, I haven't heard it. They haven't confirmed anything, but it's very, very possible, and I'm really curious as whether or not that's the case. Here we go. Oh, yes. I was aware of Griffin Gaming and his fanboys coming on my channel, talking shit about, like, my thoughts on PC gaming, my expert opinion on the PC gaming. I think it was PC. I actually don't know. I actually don't know what it was about. I think it was the PC gamers. I'm not sure because I didn't watch the video because I have other things to do. Like, I've spent like the past week or so, I think it's been over a week actually, working on my driveway. So I've spent like 5 hours a day just like working outside, like doing that. And of course, like, I have like my gaming, I have like my website, I have the books, Rabbit Hole. Check out blackcatbooks.org for more information on that. Yeah, I'm very, very busy. I don't have time to keep up with like hack gaming YouTuber channels who are trying to cause drama. Like, I just don't. Oops. I love the soundtrack of this game so much. Alright. I think I was, like, playing this game while, like, they were flooding in, actually. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't respect, like, the viewer bases for these YouTube channels at all. Like, I make fun of the creators, but I don't think I talk enough shit about the people in, like, the comments section. The people who actually watch and follow this shit. Who actually believe these people and their bullshit. Oops. When it comes to video games, it's remarkable how little these people seem to have any real identity outside of the content creators they watch. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of noticed this, like, when it came to Spoonie as well, but it really does feel like these people just have nothing going on in their personal lives, and so, like, they obsess over this, like, mediocre, like, internet content creator. I call Spoonie mediocre. I mean, I would say, like, Spoonie is a terrible critic, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I still watch Spoonie videos, even though I fucking hate him. Like, I'll watch, like, his reactions to, to Twilight and shit like that, because it's like a time capsule. Like, it really does bring you back to the time when, like, making fun of Twilight was, like, the funniest, edgiest thing you could do on the internet. And, oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was really thinking about this earlier today. Like, just because something is popular on the internet, that doesn't make it good. You know what I mean? Like, it really struck me while I was, like, dealing with these people, when I was dealing with like the PC gamers, the Sony fanboys, the Lindsay Ellis fans, like all these people, right, who insist that like their content creators are like hyper successful, hyper popular, the Undertales, the FNAFs, the Sony, the Snoys, like all these people, right? They always go out and make these weird, insistent claims that like, oh, if it wasn't good, people wouldn't be talking about it on the internet. Well, I remember the Twilight days, right? Like I remember what like those weird ass communities were like. Like I remember the weird shit that was going on in the Twilight fan base, where fans were religiously defending the series, the decisions the creator was making, who legitimately believed it was like the greatest thing ever because it made their cunts tingle, right? Like it was porn for girls, and girls took it like completely seriously, right? In that time period before this was like the Twilight thing was widely understood by like outside of its demographic, like it was really impossible to talk about Twilight. So if you were like me, a book nerd, in that age group, in that demographic, and like all the ugly, disgusting girls at school are suddenly talking about like how Edward Cullen is like the ideal man. You know what I mean? Like when he's like the perfect boyfriend, and you read the book, and it's like the most ridiculous thing imaginable. I did try to read the first Twilight, but I got kind of bored of it really quickly. I did finish the first one, yeah, and wasn't interested in continuing. Because like that's the thing, though, they didn't like back in the day. It wasn't pitched as just being like it was promoted as being the next Harry Potter, essentially, right? It was promoted as being like the next big thing, like the most exciting thing ever. Oops, here we go. Like the next big literary phenomenon, right? Like Twilight. But like Harry Potter is legitimately like well made, fun, engaging for like everyone, right? Like it actually has like real characters, real developments, a real plot, like a real mysteries, like actual intriguing like character drama. Like Harry Potter is awesome, right? Harry Potter deserves its reputation, right? Twilight doesn't deserve shit. You know what I mean? Like Twilight did not deserve shit, and honestly, like I'm seeing a lot. I feel like it's the same thing. Like I think that's the real reason why I've grown so critical of like the gaming community. It's like the gaming community, like the JoJo community, the Undertale community. Like it's the same thing. Just people who are ignorant, right, as to what's actually out there. What the artistic merits of something are, like how good people who are unable to judge how good a piece of media is, like declaring that something that they like for some arbitrary reason, like the graphics are nice, I like the story, it's difficult and fun to like challenging to play through, like for some arbitrary reason, right? They'll defend some kind of they'll defend their favorite thing without really thinking like, maybe this isn't the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Like you see this a lot with JoJo, where like JoJo fans will insist it's like the best, most influential anime ever made, when it just isn't. Like that's kind of an observable fact. Like there's nothing about JoJo that's that makes it really like really can be considered influential. You know what I mean? Oops. Oh shit! I should have gotten my Rhino. Oops. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this level. Castle Crush. There are definitely a lot more levels I prefer over this. Anyway. I guess that's my feeling towards like PlayStation fans, right? It's Twilight for boys, or like young men, basically. Like it's just shit that they can play and think they're like cool and mature. They can pretend they're Nathan Drake. They can pretend they're like successful. They can pretend that like they do all this cool stuff in their personal lives. They think they're better than you. Like it's a status symbol just because they played this game. Oops. Or play PC gaming or play whatever. Like it really doesn't matter. Here we go. Oops. How exactly does touching the ground kill these things? Well, anyway. All right, here we go. So I was actually very critical about Twilight a long time before it became mainstream. I believe before the first movie came out, because I was aware of the books by 2008. I think that was around the time Breaking Dawn came out, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I think the first movie was in production around the time the final book came out. So like people already knew, like when the final book came out and people knew about the crazy shit that was. I mean the books were over, but the movies had not come out yet, right? So the weird shit was already set in stone. Like the phenomenon was like already a thing. Oops, here we go. Here we go. But like the movie had not come out yet, and yeah, I dealt with like lots of really crazy out there people who were like fanatical about Twilight. It's been several years since I've thought about any of this actually. Like it just suddenly hit me today. Like this isn't that different than what I used to do. The only real difference is that like I'm older and I have a bit more of a platform reach. I have a bit more of an audience. I have people like actually watching my content and listening to me and taking me very, very seriously, which is good. I don't think that the PlayStation thing is really sustainable. I would argue it isn't. Like the thing about PlayStation is that it's an entire platform. It's an entire medium, and people just sort of have this impression that like, oops. People just have this sort of idea that like, well, when a video game series gets old and tired, I'll just move on to the next video game series or the next video game. You know what I mean? Like it's why you get weird situations. It's why you get situations like people insisting that like Uncharted is one of their favorite things ever, and then like not getting upset at all when Naughty Dog announces that they're not going to make another one after 4. You know what I mean? Like if Uncharted was so good, wouldn't you be a bit more apprehensive about like Naughty Dog saying they're not going to make anything like it ever again? Like, don't you want like new Jak and Daxter games? Don't you want like new No, you don't. Like, you don't, because nothing about those games is legitimately good. You were just into them because of like the popularity, because they were trendy, and because you wanted to be part of the trend. You wanted to be. All right, here we go. Oops. Yep, they alternate. Here we go. I really am. Like, the more I play this game, the more I just breeze through it. I'm really curious as to, like, whether I'll be able to beat the bonus levels all that easily. Very, very curious about that. Going by what I remember, I breezed through them last time, so we'll see. I think I will, like, 100% this game eventually, but I'll beat the game first. I think I will just beat the true final boss and then go back. You know what? Maybe I should just 100% the game and beat it the normal way, the way you're supposed to, like actually going through all the bonus areas. You know what? I think I will do it. Oh, wow. That was actually really easy. Holy shit. Anyway. He plays Overwatch? What a fucking cuck. Like, what a fucking loser. Overwatch? Really? Like, shit. Oh. I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, they all play Overwatch. They all play, like fucking Call of Duty. They all play, like, Yeah, Overwatch is, like, basically... I swear, that really is just an example of something that's, like... It's corporate. Like, it has this... It has this sort of, like, it has this feeling to it that, like, it was never legitimately popular. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it just sort of came out. Like, Blizzard were just like, okay, we're making a new game, and people, like, treated it like it was, like, the greatest thing ever just because Blizzard made it. And, like, Blizzard had these weird marketing stunts, and it was, like... It was so transparent to me. It really was. Like, right from the beginning. Like, I could kind of see what kind of game Overwatch was. Like, they were coming up with these really arrogant, like, sort of marketing things. Like, oh, it's the most colorful shooter. This is the best colorful shooter ever made. And I'm just like, Splatoon came out last year. Like, it was always a joke. and it's only getting worse and worse with time, I think. Like, there's no real enthusiasm over... Here's the thing. These degenerates, these losers, Blizzard fanboys, like, they have to consume the Blizzard products. They have to consume their favorite pieces of media in general. Like, they have to, because they have nothing else outside of... They have no identity outside of Blizzard, outside of PC gaming, outside of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, their favorite book series or whatever. Like, they have no real identity. They have to like Overwatch because it's the thing to like. Like, that's it. Like, they have nothing else. It's I really can't stress this enough. I think this is the real situation here when it comes to these like mindless consumerist retards, right? Like, you have a bunch of people who have to like certain things in order to have something to talk about, something to relate to the people around them. Like, that's kind of my take on the whole Overwatch thing. It's something that was supposed to be a big deal, and so like people just kind of force themselves to like it. You know what I mean? There's nothing about the characters that are interesting or unique or funny, but people treat them like they're the greatest things ever. You know what I mean? Like, and like nobody really addresses like any real controversies. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like Blizzard makes a big deal about like Blizzard makes a big deal about like Tracer like allegedly being a lesbian. I say allegedly because lesbians don't exist, obviously. But mysteriously in China she's not, in order to placate the extremely homophobic Chinese overlords. So like they talk all this shit about like standing up to oppression and doing all this stuff, but then they can't really stand by everything in different countries. Like, they have to change shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, isn't that like their go-to, by the way? Like, make everyone in Overwatch gay? Like, yeah, that's right. I wrote a parody article about that once. Like, they literally just come out and like every time like they get into a controversy, they try to dispel it by like announcing that a new character is gay. So like it happened with Tracer. It happened with like, I don't even know who the characters in Overwatch are. I don't care because they're all boring. None of them are interesting. I only know Tracer because she was forced so much. She was pushed as like the mascot character, and people tried to make a big deal about it. To make a big deal about her, like, oh, you would never see any other video game franchise frontline a female on their cover, and I'm just like, Tomb Raider exists, Metroid exists, like, come the fuck on. It's nothing new. Like, that's what I mean when I say Overwatch was super fake. Like, no, it wasn't the first colorful shooter. Like, no, it doesn't have like a diverse, interesting cast. Like there was nothing about Overwatch that was interesting, and I don't think, and I think like actual players, like people who actually play video games, like kind of know that, but it's like, wow, there's this weird subset of people who I think were brought on like during the Sony PlayStation era, right? Who sort of like attach themselves to video games because it's the quirky, interesting thing to do. You know what I mean? Like the sort of girl who plays Final Fantasy because she likes the characters of the designs of the characters. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't actually play the games, but oh, Cloud looks awesome. Sephiroth looks awesome. Like, there's a lot of fake people in the gaming community. Like, people, not just women. I just use, like, the girl thing as an example of what I'm talking about. But, actually, I would say, like, it's mostly dudes, honestly. Like, dudes making these weird complaints about Nintendo. Oh, by the way, I became aware of... I became aware of an interesting situation. One that I was not aware of from a Twitter user who seems to be a big fan of Animal Crossing, who mentioned this. This randomly popped up my feed, and I responded to it because it was actually kind of interesting. This person was complaining about individuals on Twitter and on other social media suggesting that Animal Crossing New Horizons is dead. Let me repeat that. Animal Crossing New Horizons according to some people, is a completely dead game and no one is playing it. Unbelievable. Like, completely unbelievable. Like, I make fun of people, like, saying ARMS is dead, ARMS is broken, ARMS isn't successful, but then, like, to think that there are actual people out there, like, actively trying to pretend that Animal Crossing, a game that sold, like, that's easily going to sell, like, over 30 million units, is dead, is, like, the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard in my life. Like, it was unreal, and I completely believe it, too. Like, it really is an epidemic. Like, every single time a new Nintendo IP has some success, whether it's like Splatoon, Breath of the Wild, ARMS, like anything, like Animal Crossing, Ring Fit Adventure, anything. Like, every single time, you're going to see some person in some community come out and say the game is dead and that, like, nobody actually plays it. Like, it is downright ridiculous. It is downright absurd, and it is like the PlayStation audience kind of egging this on mostly. Like, we've kind of observed this with Breath of the Wild, and people like Video Game Lover 58 saying it's like a 7 out of 10, and that like Horizon Zero Dawn is better, or God of War 2018 is better, or whatever. Like, people making these weird statements that don't really make a whole lot of sense about the games, right? We've seen that, but like, to think like it's extended to Animal Crossing, you know what I mean? Like, a game that's probably, I don't want to look up like Sims sales numbers, but I think Animal Crossing is eventually going to outsell Sims the way it's going. Like, eventually. Like, I don't know. Like, how much does Sims even sell? I actually haven't looked it up for a while, but it doesn't feel like Sims is all that relevant, honestly. Maybe I should look it up before I start talking shit, because Sims was like the best-selling PC game ever for a really long time, so let's see. I'll have to see how much it sells. It's sold, but I don't really... I know it's gone downhill, so I don't really... Is this the proto Animal Antics? It's like the easier Animal Antics. Damn, this game is so good. Alright. Yeah, I gotta 100% this game. I gotta get all the trophies. I gotta prove myself to be a better video game mascot than Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat this game. Alright, here we go. Fuck, wait. Yeah, what was I getting? Yeah, so Animal Crossing. Oof. One of the most successful gaming IP, like, people are trying to write off Animal Crossing success. They really are. Like, they're unable to. They're desperately trying to do it, but they're doing the same thing they do to me all the time. Like, they're going after Animal Crossing fans and telling them that they're not allowed to like this game because it's a failure. Like, it's not successful enough to like, and it's just baffling. It's annoying. You can't actively talk about this game because of these people. And it's not just like Animal Crossing, obviously. Like, of course, I've seen this behavior in a bunch of different video games, right? Like, a bunch of different franchises. Like, everything other than, like, maybe Metroid. Well, okay, I mean, this is the pattern you typically see. Like, when a Nintendo game is, like, really successful and really popular, like, you're going to see people, like, say it's, like, overexposed, that it's overrated and not actually doing all that well. When a game doesn't get supported, like, people will just cry about it not getting more support from Nintendo. Like, they'll say it doesn't get enough games. Like, I saw someone on Twitter today complaining about, like, Metroid games not getting sequels. Like, we all know these people don't actually buy Metroid. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of curious to me how these people will bitch about not getting Metroid games when, like, they don't seem to appreciate, like, Samus Returns or Federation Force or, like, any of these other Metroid-like games. Like, it is ridiculous. And I think people are starting to call it out, too. Like, it's kind of absurd to think that there's a big vocal demand of people online who would, like, pay for Mother 3 or Chibi Robo GameCube remake, like, things like that. Like, we all know there's no audience for Mother 3. There's no audience for Chibi Robo. Like, we know that, and yet these people will come out and insist that, like, oh, it's because Nintendo isn't marketing it correctly, or they're not making the game we want to support, or all these excuses when there's not really any real interest in the game. Like, they just want to complain, they just want to bitch. Like, it's very transparent if you understand what's actually going on. Here we go. Wow, These levels are a lot shorter than I remember them being. Oh, is my camera not set? Oops, my excuse me. I think I had it set a little bit poorly. Stronghold Showdown. That's it? Wow. Every time I play this game, it feels shorter and shorter. Damn. So you get a coin just for coming up here? Wow. Yeah, every time I play this game, it keeps getting shorter and shorter. I guess it's because I'm breezing through it so fast now that I'm not complete shit at video games, but... Yeah, honestly, like, now that I've, like, mastered this, now that I've played this a lot, I think I do prefer the original over this, which is really weird. Because when I played this for the first time, I was like, okay, this is a lot better than the original, but... You know, now that I've played them both again, I think I like the original more. I really do. Oh, here we go. Oops. Yeah, I was going to play A Link to the Past on stream today, but I wanted to finish this, so I think I will get back to that again. The next time I pop in my... Shit. The next time I pop in my Super Nintendo, my NES, my Switch, I should say, I'll play A Link to the Past. But, oof. Because I already started a file on that, I don't want to start again from the beginning. Just because I also have it on this, it's like, okay, we're gonna play through the, oh, here we go. This guy's fast as fuck, as I remember. Or maybe I was thinking of, yeah, because I can beat Animal Antics, okay? So everything else in this game feels like really, really easy, because okay. Because I'm used to, like, Animal Antics and that stupid bullshit, alright. If you're unaware of Animal Antics and the shit you have to go through in that one, oh, what the fuck? I thought that was the way you're supposed to go. Alright. Let me see here. Yeah. If you don't know the path, or how the path is marked more accurately. Yeah, this can be kind of annoying. Yeah, I think I struggled with this when I first got this far. But now it's kind of a... Oh, no! Fucked it up. Oh, yeah. I love the Bramble levels. They're fantastic. They're wonderful. They're amazing. Alright, here we go. Wait, do I have to... Do you have to start the race again from the beginning? Yeah, it's not a short level either. Yeah, this is a pretty good level. I don't know, maybe that's the only reason I'm kind of down on this, because I've replayed it so many times, and it's like, eh. I mean, I've replayed it recently, so it's not... It's pretty fresh in my mind, actually. Honestly, I kind of want to only beat it this playthrough. I don't think I want to 100% it yet. I think I'll just do it casually, like, in between sessions of playing other games. Just do it, and then I'll do it eventually. Here we go. Shit. Yeah, it's probably it. Like, this game just... Oof. I've just been playing it a lot, and it doesn't... I guess it just isn't as timeless as the original. Like, it's a great sequel, but it is just a sequel. Oops, here we go. It's not, like, a fresh new IP anymore, so... Here we go. Oops. I don't know. Is it really possible for sequels to be better than the original? I don't think so. Like, I've never played a sequel, I don't think, that's straight up better than the last one. Than the first game they made. Here we go. Yeah, K Rule Duel. Okay, we're gonna save and we're gonna beat it. Like I have been able to get I can beat the true final boss, but I think I will just beat it and then just work my way towards it legitimately, sporadically as during random streams. Here we go. So I'll just beat this today and then go play something else. I think Batman's Return. I think, which I was really enjoying actually, and then we can talk about like. Talk more shit about Square Enix, Konami or whatever. Yeah, it's weird. Like every time the first time I did the true final boss, I thought it was like ridiculously hard But like as it turns out, like you only have to hit him once, which really baffled me. Like that made no sense to me. Like I got through Animal Antics for a boss you only have to hit once to beat. Like it's just ridiculous. To be fair, like that phase is really, really hard. It's a lot harder than this shit. Honestly, I think I'm gonna beat this guy like my first try. Yeah, when you know what you're doing, like this guy isn't hard at all. Yep, here he goes. Oh, does he fake it? Does he fake it again? Yep. Let's see. I'm playing as Dixie too. Like Diddy's my best character, but here we go. Yep, you gotta. You have to hit him 6 times. I think it is 6, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Boom. One more to go. Yeah, K. Rool, you're not strong enough for me. Oh yeah, it's these weird loop-de-loops. Yeah, compared to like the final boss in Tropical Freeze, this is kind of straightforward. You know what? Like I've been really anxious to replay Tropical Freeze. You know what? I am gonna pull it out of storage, and we are gonna play it again. It's been too long. Okay, this is the one that I always just fucking bullshit. All right, fucking bullshit. Here we go. Oh no, I got hit once. Oh, whoops. Is that the end? Yep, we got it. We beat it. We beat Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, what? No? Shit, there's another phase? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. 9 times? Wait, what the fuck? All right, here we go. I don't remember. I think I'm going to switch to Dixie for this one. Oh, he disappears. Oh, I hate that shit. Shit, yep. You really have to hit him 9 times? It's ridiculous. All right. Okay. And I think that shit, like, slows you down, too. So it's like, okay. God damn! Fucked it up. Fucked it up. Damn. Oh, yeah. Switch Online is fantastic. I love Switch Online. Oops. By far, the most popular, I mean, by far the best online service out of all the consoles. And PC, for sure. I think that's going to be like more apparent with games like Super Mario 35 being released for free on it. Games like that are going to become more and more frequent, I think. As the service develops, you're going to see like a bigger and bigger, a wider and wider gap between like what Nintendo is doing and what everyone else is doing. Here we go. At this point, like, I think it's mostly just this idea that, like, the games that Nintendo is putting out on the service aren't worth playing, which is just ridiculous. Like, oh, we already own those games. Like, it's the same kind of thing they tried to do during, like, the Wii U era with, like, trying to downplay the Virtual Console and how good that was. Because of the way like Nintendo Switch Online works, like lots of games, lots of games that people would have overlooked are playable by everyone. So like I could see like Breath of Fire getting new fans. I could see like Kirby Superstar getting new fans. I could see Wild Guns getting new fans. I think I became a fan. Oh, I'm interested in Wild Guns just because it's on Nintendo Switch Online. Oops. I'm sure Ninja Gaiden got new fans. Here we go. Oops. And of course, like, plenty of people just haven't played a lot of these old games, right? Like, I'm sure plenty of people haven't played Zelda 2, or the original, even. Oh, fuck. But yeah, Nintendo Switch Online is a lot of fun. Oops. Yeah, I'm really anxious for Super Mario Battle Royale. I mean, Super Mario 35. So that's gonna be great. I'm expecting that to be one of the better games this year, actually. I'm gonna play the shit out of that on stream for sure. Keep an eye out for that. I haven't been playing Switch at all on stream because I'm so addicted to like Dragon Quest 11, and that would be really really boring for me to. Oops, fuck. Yeah, that reverses your controls, which honestly is like nothing to me. Oop, fuck. Oh yeah, I said that and then I completely botched it. Oops, fuck. How the fuck did he? Okay, shit. It's not that hard of a fight, man. Yeah, here I was talking about shit on Dragon Quest 11. I guess K. Rool is a Dragon Quest fan. Oops. Well, I love the game. I just don't want to play it on stream. That's the thing. Here we go. I'm loving Dragon Quest 11. Like I've officially put like over 40 hours into it. Veronica just died. Oops. So I'm just like, yes. Fuck yes, I don't have to deal with the lolicon anymore. I am 100% convinced she's going to come back. Like, I am 100% convinced she's going to come back, but, I mean, I'm glad to see, like, I was, like, happy to see she was, like, out of focus for a while, because I am, I mean, I don't know, man. They really, really want Veronica to be your favorite character, and I don't know. I dislike it so much. I much prefer Serena. I really do, and she gets nothing to do. Like, her big moment in this, like, in 40 hours of gameplay, is being sad that her twin sister is dead. Like, shit, It just, like, they so obviously have this bias towards Veronica, the developers, and I just hate it. Like, I just dislike Veronica so much. Like, Serena's better in, like, every way. Like, why would you ever prefer Veronica? Like, unless you were a pedophile. Like, I legit can't think of anything else. So, yeah, I don't... Like, this was, like, Veronica's big moment, too. Like, it's revealed that she was the one who saved the entire party from dying at the hands of Morrigan, but no. Just... I just don't enjoy her. Like, it's weird, right? There are times where I really like the characters, but, like, other times where I'm just, like, for a good chunk of them, I'm just like, no, you're obnoxious. Like, Sylvando's another one. Like, I didn't like his whole, like, thing, his whole story arc. Like, I thought it was kind of, just kind of dumb. Oops. Here we go. Not a Sylvando fan, not a Veronica fan. Hendrik was fine. I mean, I kind of like... Rab, I grew to like a lot. I mean, he was kind of boring when he was first introduced. Jade, I don't think has done a lot either, which is weird considering, like, she's, like, such a plot-relevant character. Like, Jade hasn't done shit, which is really, really weird. Like, considering, like, her origins and, like, her relationship with you, it's like, what the fuck is with Jade? All right. And I like Jade a lot too, but yeah, she's given nothing to do. Like, all the characters I like just sort of like are shunted to the side in favor of like Sylvando and fucking Veronica, who I hate. Well, not really hate. Like, I don't hate either of them, but I mean at the expense of the other characters. Like, come on. All right. Serena especially, Eric especially. Like, because I was a big fan of both those characters when they were first introduced. Well, Eric especially. Eric was, like, my favorite member of the party, but, like, I don't even know why he's even involved. Like, I went through his story arc with, like, his sister and shit like that, but I'm just like, what does any of this have to do with the Luminary and saving the world? It's just... It's, like, it's completely pointless. Like, Eric is just kind of there, which is such a shame, because I like the character so much. Okay, we beat it. Oh, here we go. Donkey Punch. Holy fucking shit. DK. Damn. Imagine if Princess Peach did it to Bowser. Like, shit. Look at that. And the... Snacker the Shrek. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy, but how could you fail? Having learned all you know from old Cranky or Cranky, I didn't go see you this entire playthrough. You've rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I had been playing, I'd have made sure that K. Rool never tried a cheap trick like this again. And then he does it immediately in Donkey Kong Country 3. I reckon I'd have found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first game, can we? Oh, come on. One more thing. How many of my special video game hero coins did you find? A real player, such as myself, would have found plenty, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to have to go through all this. I've never collected all the hero coins, so... Let's see how well you did, eh? So this game has a lot of completionist shit. Like, look at this. Well, I've got a second screen and about time, too. Now shut up, everyone, while I read the eagerly awaited results of my prestigious Video Game Hero Awards. Not too good at finding my coins, are you, Sonny? You might be a hero, but you've got some catching up to do. Yes, sirree. Look at that. No hopers, Sonic shoes. If you want to look at your limited progress on this screen, press the top left and right buttons while you're on any of the map screens. Alright, so you have to... Now buzz off and see if you can find some more of my coins, which I very much doubt you will. What an asshole. What an asshole. Okay, so I definitely want to beat Mario in this. I gotta prove Diddy Kong is a better character than Mario, apparently. So I gotta get every single coin in the game or some shit. So yeah, we are definitely gonna do that at some point in the future. I might as well get started now. It might be like just a regular streaming thing. Just me playing this and trying to 100% it. But yes, I do want to do it legitimately this time. On stream, with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I love the game. Cat of Nine Tails? That's not a cat, that's a blue hedgehog. Like, that thing doesn't belong in video games, but it's a blue hedgehog. I don't know, man. I've been playing this game for like since I played it. So like, yeah, I didn't play this until like about 10 years after it came out, 2004, 2005 or so. And I'm still playing it today. So I definitely replay like a lot of the classic Nintendo games. Most of them, in fact. There are very, very few Nintendo games that I don't replay. I'll have to look at my collection to see, but I have a. I feel like I play most everything, like, to the point where I 100% it, or generally want to replay it. Like, every Zelda games I've replayed more than once. I've replayed all the Metroid games recently, all the Mario games recently, fairly recently anyway. Let's see, Pikmin. Yeah, Pikmin 3 I'm going to play again here soon. I've played Pikmin 1 and 2, Luigi's Mansion, all 3 games, like... I'm gonna play everything again, you know what I mean? Like, they stand the test of time, they just do. Let's see here. I was thinking that I would go ahead and play Link's Awakening again after I finish on Link to the Past on Switch. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing that remake of Link's Awakening again this year. Honestly, like, I think I want to rotate like Link's Awakening into like one of my that is absolutely one of the games I want to be playing once a year. Like, that game is just phenomenal. One of my all-time favorites. On stream, yeah, I only play single player games on stream because I don't have anyone that I would want to stream with. Like, I just don't know who would be good at suiting my brand. Like, maybe if I had a business partner, I would do it. Like, do a Game Grumps style show. I don't know. I don't know. That seems like work though. Like, I just want to chill and play like some single player RPGs. Oh yeah. Chrono Trigger, I wanted to play that tonight, for sure. Shit, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to play, but I think I am gonna wait for the credits to roll, and then go ahead and start 100%ing it. Honestly, like, I could probably get through World 1 now. Yeah, should I just go and do World 1 now? I mean, I beat it. Maybe I do need a break. If it resets, I think I will go ahead and just... Kong Clan. Whoa, whoa, they spelled it with a K? What do they think this is? Mortal Kombat? Swanky. Yeah, the one Kong that's never appeared again. Swanky is like one of the most unnecessary characters, I think, in all of video games. Like, I've never gone to his thing. I don't care about Swanky Kong. Like, I think he's like a completely useless character. Like, why is he there? I just, ugh. Like, how many Kongs are there? Like, Dixie and Diddy. Yeah, fans of both those characters. Alright. Wait, Scurvy Kong Crew. Oh yeah, we had to sit through the actual credits. Sutherland, Wilson, Gunn, yeah. Look at all these English fucks. Yeah, they've made one of the best games ever made. Good job, guys. Objects and additional characters, backgrounds. Okay, like I don't want to sit through the credits. I mean, especially since I'm gonna continue playing. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go for 100% completion. Like David Wise. I'm not at the point where like I can tell you who each of these people are, but yeah, testing. Yeah, remember back in the good old days when like a team of like 5 people can put out like the best game ever? Like shit. Nintendo product testing. Yeah. Yeah, not like these days where like where you have like literally thousands of people playing Dan Osen, Nintendo Power. Love Day. Wait, Story. Wait, yeah. Yamauchi, Arakawa, Fukada, Lincoln, Howard Lincoln. Yeah, Stamper. Wait, only one of the Stampers? What about the other one? So, you're only thanking one of the Stampers. Okay. Software systems, Rare Nintendo, Silicon Graphics. Hardware, Rare Systems, Silicon Graphics. Original Donkey Kong creator, Shigeru Miyamoto, the man, the legend, Miyamoto himself. Game design producer. Executive Director T. Stamper. Oh, so you special thanked the other Stamper, but not the one who actually directed the game. Okay. Okay, whatever. Like, did the Stampers still work at Rare? Like, did they sell out? Like, I think they fucked off. Like, am I correct in that? I have no idea what happened to them. I don't believe. I believe that's what happened. Is that they just sold Rare and then just fucked off to like retire or whatever with their bags of money, like after selling Rareware for like $2 billion or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go through this entire thing again. Okay. All right, starting from the beginning, huh? Yeah, Pirate Panic. Yeah, we've gotten everything there. Main Brace, Mayhem. Okay, so we got to get all this stuff. I didn't get any of the secrets while I was playing through the game, so we're gonna have to explore all these levels very thoroughly to find everything, which shouldn't be too hard, especially for like level 1. Especially now that I'm yeah, I am getting kind of oh, I already did this. Yeah, I'm getting tired of the game, so I think I am just gonna go through this one level and find everything, and then maybe play something else. Maybe I'll go on to the next level, but I don't think I'll be playing this game for much longer. Oops. There we go. What? Okay. So I've never 100% of this game legitimately. I've always used the cheat to go straight to the final boss because I don't know. I just like it seems kind of it seemed kind of like a little bit too much work to go through the process. I just knew the cheat was there, and I was just like, okay, let's just do this. Let's go through the entire thing. Let's not go through the entire thing. Let's not find all these secrets. Let's just get the what I need and then go. There we go. Oh shit! Do I need the cannon? Oops. Here we go. Where's the cannon? Here we go. No shit. Okay. I forgot the ball doesn't die. Hey, hello. Yeah, I play online multiplayer games. Just like, I don't know. Do you really want to see me like play them on stream? Like, is that interesting to anyone? Like, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I played Splatoon once, I think, and I was just like, I could just be playing it off stream. I could be like listening to a podcast or an audiobook. Like, that's kind of what I like to do during online games. Like, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. Like, I think, like, maybe I'll stream like the Mario Splatfest or something like that, but. For the most part, I feel like, what's the point of live streaming like online games, of live streaming like long RPGs, like Dragon Quest XI? Like, I don't want to be commentating over like everything that happens in Dragon Quest XI. Like, I didn't want people to be watching when like I was laughing at Veronica's obvious situation, I should say, because like I saw this and I was just like, okay, there's no way she's not coming. There's no way she's not coming back. I am 100% certain that Veronica is coming back, and I think that's gonna. I still stand by that. It hasn't happened yet. But they really tried to like do this thing where they tried to act as if Veronica's dead for real, guys, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, this is Dragon Quest. A party member wouldn't die in Dragon Quest. Oh, it's weird that I say that because Kiefer leaves the party in Dragon Quest VII. Like, he's there for a good chunk of it, and then like he gets a massive boner for this gypsy girl, and then he's just like, okay, I'm done with adventuring. I'm just gonna stay here. I gotta play Dragon Quest VII again, man. Like, after playing all these other ones, like, I'm very anxious to re-experience that, because I realized the other day that I don't actually remember everything that happens in that game, and yet it's like one of my favorite RPGs. There's so much. It's like, it feels like it's impossible to remember it all, and I do think that like going back to it would be a real treat. I mean, it took me 2 months to get through, so I think I'll beat Dragon Quest VII. I think I will like play all the other ones, and then I will go back and play 7. That is one of my all-time favorite RPGs for sure. It's a game I'll play over and over and over again, I think. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to eclipse Batten Kaido's Origins as my all-time favorite. I don't think so, because Origins has like so much better combat, I would say. Like, Dragon Quest is Dragon Quest. Like, it's too simplistic to like. I think I don't want to call it simplistic. What's the word I want to use? It's like, it's too. Here we go. Wait, is it here? Wait, did I miss the thing? Wait. Okay. Yeah, the thing with Dragon Quest VII, yeah, Dragon Quest VII is a great game, but it's very, very tedious. It's very, very, very slow paced. Like, I would argue that like Dragon Quest VII might be like the slowest paced game I've ever played in my life. Like, it is that thing takes about like, it took me about like 80 hours to get through in this re-release of a game that was specifically designed to be faster. Like, I think most people I think in the original, like, most players took like 100 hours to get to like the halfway point or some shit like that. Like I took 80 to beat the entire thing, and it was great, but it's like, wow, the game didn't really need to be this long. It really didn't. Like, it's a great game, like, you know, one of my all-time favorites, but like, well, that's the thing though. The length actually has a purpose. Because, like, the length makes you think, like, when is this going to end? Because, like, more and more crazy shit starts happening. And then, like, you think the game ends, right? And then, like, it turns out, like, wait, no, you're just being fucked with. And it's one of the greatest plot twists, I think, in JRPG history. What the fuck? It's one of the greatest plot twists in JRPG history. Because it's kind of transparent. But, like, the game lasts so long that you legit think like this could be the end, and it's just like no, it's nope, it's something else entirely, and it's wonderful. Like I love Dragon Quest Seven. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I recommended it on my website. I think I talked about it. I think in one of my Dragon Quest articles, I wrote a bunch over the past couple of days. So I don't quite remember where it was, but it was basically just talking about like why 7 is one of my favorites. I think it was when I was comparing 11 to 7 actually. No, 11 to 8. I'm sorry. So I just mentioned that, like, yeah, Dragon Quest VII is by far the best. By far. Well, I'm not sure if that's a controversial opinion. I think most people say 5 is better, but I haven't played 5 yet, so... Yeah, I still have not played the best Dragon Quest game, which really, really annoys me. I have no way to play it. Like, they've only released it, I think, once in the US, like, with the DS version, which is now like $80, which I'm not willing to pay for. I mean, I think I will be eventually. If I should be able to find a cheaper copy than that, but like, DS and GameCube games have like gone through the roof over the past couple of years. Like, I am so regretful that I had to like to move during that time period. Like in between like 2016 and 2017, like prices just skyrocketed, and like I was so busy with like moving and like getting my career started and stuff like that. Like I stopped game collecting for like a really, really long time, and like in that time that I stopped collecting games, like a lot of the shit that I wanted, like Castlevania, Order of Ecclesia, like Dragon Quest V, Suikoden, Takairis, things like that, like they just jumped up in price. They are ridiculous, and I cannot find an affordable copy of anything anywhere. And they were very easily available just a few years ago, so it's very, very frustrating. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe we should go back. So I'm going to have to wait patiently for a proper re-release of Dragon Quest V. Alright. And 6 for that matter. And 9. 9 I might be able to get a hold of. I think there might be more copies of 9 than 6 around. Oh, you should always get the Nintendo console. Like, Xbox, PlayStation might as well not exist. Nintendo is the best, for sure. It's not even really a contest. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting bored of this. Going around in circles trying to find a secret is not my idea of fun. Oops. I mean, I only put up with this because it's Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, otherwise, I probably wouldn't bother. I mean, it's kind of nice, like, playing through a more elaborate game that, I mean, it's nice exploring the levels more in depth. Like, the levels are so great and so creative. It is kind of nice to explore and, like, look at things and see if there's anything worth finding, anything worth discovering. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, what? Yeah, I think that's all I needed. Just this one. Alright. So I think I'm going to try to get through a world, like a stream or something like that. I think I'm going to stop here and take a break, but... and play some Batman Returns. I think that is what I want to play. This really, really good Batman beat-em-up I discovered. Here we go. What the fuck? Oh, it's a maze, isn't it? Yeah, you don't need the... Yeah, Chrono Trigger I definitely want to replay. Batman Begins I want to replay. Batman Returns I want to replay. Battletoads I should probably get back into. Should I play some Battletoads, like, now? Holy shit, I'm getting a lot of lives. How good it... They really do throw lives at you in this game. Like... I haven't been dying a whole lot, but I would not have thought that, like, yeah, I have 17 lives. Like, that's just ridiculous. All right. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when I was, like, dying to fucking K. Rool over and over again because I couldn't get his patterns down. All right. And now we're going for 100% completion. All right. Which we are going to do. No problems. Here we go. I love this soundtrack so much. Wait, has it really been an hour? And I've only been playing this, right? Wow, holy fucking shit. All right. Okay, we have one more level to go, but I think I am ready for a break. All right, we're going to save it and then stop this game. Where are we now? Yeah, 55%. 2 hours and 26 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so the other one has 10. Did I start 100%ing that one as well? I don't remember, but yeah, I'll definitely 100% it on stream, and then once I do that, I think I will try to go through Donkey Kong Country 3 again and rage at that for being complete shit. Like every time I play the first two, I try and replay the original, and it's just 3, and it just pisses me off. Like it is the worst. Like I cannot stand that game, but I want to do it. So one of these days I will go through it again. I don't know, like not again, but I have beaten it, but I have beaten it before, but I've never done it on stream. So I kind of want to like articulate why I hate that game on stream. So all right, let's see. Okay, look at this. Look how many Batman games there are. Like there are 3 of them, and they're all like completely different. I think this one is the one I grew up with. It's complete shit. And this is the one I decided to play today and ended up really, really liking. I save stated it, but I think we are gonna. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to get through the game. Yeah, easy, attack, test tube, X, guard, jump, special, Y and B. Okay. I actually had no idea that there was a special. So. Wait, why do you need to press 2 buttons at the same time if you have like a 4-button controller? Like shit. All right. So this game is actually really, really fun and really, really satisfying. I was very, 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 very surprised with how much I like this one, how it plays and handles and stuff like that. Look at this! Doesn't that look awesome? Like this came out. This is a port of an arcade game, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Like going by what I've played, like this is probably the most fun I've had with a beat 'em up in a while. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Like I just haven't played a lot of these games in a long, long time, but like ever since the Wonderful 101 came out, I haven't been able to play these games anymore. Like they're too simple, like a lot of times, and like I don't like a lot of them. But this one like really won me over, so I am gonna. I am going to keep playing it. Oops. I do think I'm going to beat it at least once. Oops, here we go. And the funny thing about this, I haven't even seen this. I don't even think I've seen this movie, at least not in years. So I'm going to have to. I do have it on my shelf. I did intend on watching it, but I wanted to get through the. I wanted to get through the animated series first, which is the definitive version of the character, right? What is this special move like? Well, anyway, here we go. They're everywhere. Like, you gotta love the simplicity of this. Like, I was thinking, like, you know, beat 'em ups were like a really popular genre when I was a kid, because like all you had to do was like walk up to an enemy and then press a button to like hit them. Like that's it. Like it's the most basic bitch shit, but it's satisfying and fun while not being like overtly complex. Like honestly, it's probably more simple than like Super Mario Bros. Because you don't have to worry about like power-ups or anything like that. Like back in the day, this genre was really, really popular, but unfortunately, it's like fallen on hard times. You know what? You know, if I were to make an indie game, like I would want it to be a beat 'em up. Like I would want it to be like some kind of like RPG beat 'em up. Actually, yeah, I actually did conceptualize an IP that I would make, which is very, very different than what you would normally see from this genre. So I hope someday you'll get to experience that once I develop the technical skills, which is not even on the agenda right now. Like I'm a novelist. Like I'm focusing on my writing career, but eventually I do want to break into indie games. Here we go. Fuck. You got me with a rocket launcher. Like the Batman can't handle the rocket launcher. Yeah, it's so satisfying. Look at that. You can like You can grab these guys, like slam them against the ground, like punch them into windows. Like how? Oh, here we go. You can grab them with the Y button. Awesome. Look at that. That's so satisfying. It's so simple, but I love it so much. Look at this fluid animation. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Konami beat-em-ups were a lot of fun. Alright. Like, I'm only, like... I can only imagine just how good Turtles in Time is, which I've never actually played, so... I mean, I didn't want to play Turtles in Time. I didn't want to start off with the best game in the genre, but I think I am gonna play it next, because, like, all the other ones I've played, like Knights of the Round, like, a lot of those just aren't very much fun. Like, I don't think they've aged very well, and this has... So I'm hoping, like, Turtles in Time is just as good. Oops. So I think once I beat that, like, I'll immediately play some Turtles in Time. Oops, here we go. Well, maybe not immediately, maybe not the day of, but once I beat it, like, Turtles in Time will be on the agenda, for sure. That's been a game I've been wanting to play for years, and, yeah, I'm very familiar with the original TMNT arcade game. I've beaten it several times. I would say it's like my favorite beat 'em up ever, because it's the only one I've played. Because I actually had a Konami actually packaged it in with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a modern game, right? Back in the 2000 when they would do that instead of selling it separately, right? So I played this game. So I played this game. Actually, I haven't played the actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the actual game, like, at all. Like, it's always been, like, the arcade game, because it's awesome. So I played the arcade game on that, and it was, like, the greatest thing ever. Like, playing through that was so much fun. Like, it's such a good game, dude. And, it's weird to think that, like, I'm a big Turtles fan, kind of, but, like, I've, like, sparingly, like, dipped my toe in, like, every single piece of Turtles media. Like, I've seen, like, the movies, I've seen a little of the cartoon, I've seen, like, other cartoons, like, I've seen, like, the fucking, the games, but, like, not, like, everything there is. It's weird. I mean, I like the characters a lot. Like, I want to read the comics now. I went over, like, the nerd video on them, and I think I will go ahead and check them out. If there's a really good comic, I think I will go ahead and check them out. Oops. Here we go. Yep, got a one up. Here we go. So there are also these other stages, like these more side-scrolling stages where you're just throwing batarangs. It's a nice change of pace, I think. Here we go. Yeah, the game really doesn't feel like it drags at all. Shreks. Gotta love how this is before Shrek was a thing, but alright. If it wasn't for the C, it would be a reference to DreamWorks' iconic ogre. Here we go. Okay, he did the Kano roll. Like, okay. Okay, Kano. Oh, do these characters have names? They do, don't they? So this is like The Last of Us Part 2 before it became The Last of Us Part 2. Wow. Alright. Sorry, Sturgeon, but, Scene 1, clear. And this is Catwoman, I believe. Huh. Scene 2, battle in the streets of Gotham City. Alright, Like, a lot of people will say that, like, beat 'em ups are, like, stale and repetitive. I don't think so. Like, a good beat 'em up will, like, keep things fresh enough where you want to keep playing it. And I think this is a good example of that, where, like, the combat is satisfying enough where, like, I don't mind, you know, the limitations of the genre. And keep in mind, I played some hardcore shit. Like, I played shit like God Hand, The Wonderful 101, Bayonetta. So, like, my standards are pretty high, so I'm really surprised with how much I'm enjoying this one. Didn't Konami make, like, the Simpsons one? Am I misremembering that? So they made lots of really good licensed games back in the day. People are always talking about, like, Capcom's Disney games, but, like, I think like Konami's beat 'em ups are better, honestly. Like, going by what I remember and what I've been playing so far, like, I like this more than DuckTales. I like DuckTales just fine, but, like so many people, like, say it's one of the best games on NES, and I don't really feel that way at all. Well, to be fair, I've never played the NES version. I've played the remake. So maybe the original is better, but I don't think so. From what I understand, the remastered version is better, and I still didn't care for it. I mean, I liked it a lot, but, like, it wasn't, like, my favorite game ever by any means. Yeah, I haven't seen, like, people really hype up DuckTales in a long time. So I think a big part of the appeal was, like, growing up with the show and, like, really playing the game when you were really young. Like when DuckTales Remastered was, like, re-released, like, there wasn't a lot of fanfare for it. So I do think, like, the audience is, like, in their 40s now, so it's kind of died down a lot. Not that it's... I don't want to say that, like, DuckTales is bad, because it really isn't, but, I mean, I just don't think it's one of the best games on the NES. Like, I just don't. Alright, here we go. And I'm not sure what else Capcom made back in the day, but, like, I played the Aladdin game, the Lion King one. Like, people hype those up, too, and I don't care for those either. I mean, maybe it was just such a novel thing to play, like, a licensed game that wasn't shit, you know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, I guess you could say the same thing about me. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, I'm saying I like this. I'm not saying it's, like, the best thing ever. Like, there's a difference. Alright, yeah, I'm really gonna have to watch the movie again. Oops. For sure. Maybe not tonight, but soon. It's been too long since I watched the cartoon. It's been a couple of days. I've been busy, but oof. Take that, thin clown. Oops. I wonder if this is gonna be one of those games that locks me out of the true ending if since I played it on easy mode, but I won't, just to get through it. I can't imagine it would do that to me, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think I definitely like this a lot more than the Arkham games. Like, the Arkham games are very, very shallow. They're very style over substance, I think. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better than City or Night. Like, especially Night. Fuck Night. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. Like, Arkham Knight is probably one of the worst games of this generation. Like, and I don't understand why more people haven't really acknowledged that. Like, it's just... Oh, here we go. We keep going. So they set something on fire? What did they set on fire? Well, anyway. Here we go. Shit. So do they have different enemy types depending on what kind of stage it is? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. So you can swing on the ceilings like Spider-Man, but... Okay. That's kind of interesting. Here we go. Oh, shit. Ooh, I love the background here. Do we have a boss fight? Oswald Cobblepot from Mayor. Alright. Sword S. Alright. Why are these thugs just coming at you out of nowhere? Like, every beat 'em up ever just operates on this kind of logic that, like, the bad guys have, like, an unlimited amount of people to send after you. That is definitely one of the things I liked about Arkham Asylum from, like, a structural standpoint, is that, like, the enemy has a very, very limited, like, amount of resources they can use. Like, they don't have weapons, they don't have shit. But, oof. Yeah, Asylum was definitely the best one. Like, the games really did get progressively worse as they go on. I don't know why people don't really, like to admit that. Especially about, like, especially about Night, but, like, also about City. Like, City was the shit. Like, City was complete shit. Like, compared to the original, which was actually pretty solid for what it was, like, obviously, it wasn't the best hero game ever, like they said, like the media tried to say it was, but, I mean, it wasn't awful, you know what I mean? Like, it was okay. But they did get worse, and I get so frustrated about that. Here we go. Now, maybe we should play some Battletoads after this. Yeah, that might be a good way to round out the stream. Just play some Battletoads. Yeah, I do want to get through the entire thing, so we'll see if I can do it. I mean, I set it on easy and raised all my lives, so I think it's doable, but we'll see. I'm Batman. Here we go. The punching is just so satisfying. I just love the way it feels. I love, like, all the things you can do. Like, it's so much fun. Yeah, I didn't grow up with a ton of beat-em-ups. Like, I owned one really shitty one for, like, the Super Nintendo, like, Avengers, which is definitely a lot worse than this, come to think of it. And I grew up with that game, too, so, here we go. Was that the standard genre for superheroes back then? Like, just make it a beat-em-up? Because, like, the Death and Return of Superman was another one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, I am gonna play Turtles next. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this. Oh, that was awesome. You did the thing. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna play some Battletoads, and maybe I would consider playing. Not tonight. Like, I won't play Turtles tonight, but I want to in the future. But after I beat this. Here we go. Who's this guy reading a newspaper? Shit. T Strongman? Alright. He's the boss. He's the big boss man. Oh, here we go. So was the Penguin really running for mayor in the movie? It says a lot about how much I've how long it's been since I've seen it, but I don't remember that at all. To be fair though, I was really young. Like, I remember the ending and that's it. Like, I remember the ending being weird as fuck. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta watch Batman '89 again. It's been way too long. Actually, I gotta watch literally everything. Oops. The Dark Knight Rises I don't want to watch again ever, but the first two I might as well. Yeah, I'd watch them all up into The Dark Knight, I think. shit. Fuck. There we go. Shit. How strong is this motherfucker? Alright, well, I guess he is the strong man. Oh, is that what the T stands for? Like, okay. Okay, here we go. Why am I mostly fighting clowns? Like, Joker isn't even in this movie. Shit, alright. Well, I'm getting completely destroyed by this douchebag. Here we go. Wait, for some reason, punches won't work, but regular batarangs can? What sense does that make? Well, anyway. Wait, that takes away your life? What sense does that make? Your special takes away your life. Whatever. That doesn't make any sense, but okay, whatever. Whatever game, I'll play by your stupid rules. Asshole. Alright. Scene 2, clear. Alright, that's scene 2. It can't be more than 5, right? Batman's triumphant victory over the Red Triangle Circus gang is short-lived as the Penguin appears to taunt Batman. You're not the mayor. Here's Catwoman. Meow. After destroying Shrek's department store, Catwoman escapes to the safety of a nearby rooftop. Oh, do you get to play as Catwoman? Scene 3, on the prowl. Yeah, maybe I should actually know what the fuck happens in the movie before I start, like, talking about plot elements, because I have no idea. I really should have watched the movie before playing this, but... yeah, the game's not bad. I enjoy it. Oops. I'd recommend it to Batman fans, for sure. Yeah, I think Konami needs to start re-releasing old stuff. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Wait, shit, how do you... oh, here we go. You have to jump? Okay. I guess you could have swung. Okay. Yeah, Konami really needs to start re-releasing some of their old stuff. Like, not just, like, the beat-em-ups, but, like, I was thinking that, like, you know, the Mystical Ninja games need to be remade, re-released. Suikoden needs to be re-released. There's lots of stuff they could do. Metal Gear, I think, is due for a re-release. Like, 3 has not been re-released at all, I don't think, since Metal Gear Solid 3D. Which is a really weird port, because I was not aware of this until recently, but that was the last time that David Hayter actually voiced the character of Solid Snake. So they actually recorded new lines for that. They got the actors back to have them, like, talk about Yoshis, and that's awesome. So once I knew that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to... what the fuck? Yeah, once I knew that, I'm gonna have to... once I knew that, I need to pick that version of the game up. Okay, how do you glide? Like, it seems like you're gonna have to glide, but it doesn't work. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're jumping upward. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Like, there's so many shady things. Alright. Look at that. Wait, how are you supposed to... okay. So now I can't swing upward because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. I had to ways to continue on this bullshit. So let's hope this doesn't continue. Let's hope I can figure out a way. Shit. No. Oh shit. I thought it was gonna kill me. All right. All right. That reminds me, I need to actually watch One Punch Man Season 2. I still haven't watched it. And I've been meaning to for like a while. Honestly, like I have a lot of anime to get through. Like Trigun, I need to watch some more. Fuck, My Hero Academia, I need to get caught up on because I want to be like up to date on My Hero Academia as it like as it airs. Like I'm sick to death of like getting behind on like all my favorite shows. Like shit, One Piece, I'm like completely behind on. Like Yu Yu Hakusho, I never saw the ending of when it first came out. Like there's all these all these great shows that I sadly can't keep up with for whatever reason. Back in the day, there was a good reason for it, but now it's like, yeah, I should probably be able to watch everything, especially as it airs. I am Catwoman. Hear me roar. Cats don't roar, you whore. Does she actually say that in the movie? I don't remember. Okay, Catwoman, stay still. Batman got his ass kicked. I don't understand how anybody... Catwoman cannot be expected to, like, to be able to fight, like, Batman. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just not... Has she ever been able to beat him in a fight? Like, she usually just runs, and then Bruce just, like, puts up with it because, like, he's a horny fuck. Yeah, that was the weird thing about, like, watching the animated show, because, like, I legit thought for, like, in some ways, like, the character is, like, the best ever, in some ways, but, like, in others, like, in really weird ones, too, it kind of drops the ball. Like, for example, like, Bruce really, really wants to bang Catwoman in the cartoon, to the point where, like, he can barely talk to her in, like, his normal civilian, like, guise, and it's, like, it comes off as awkward. It comes off like a beta wrote the script, actually. Like, you know how, like, James Bond doesn't actually behave like a Chad. Like, basically, it's just women being sluts just because, oh, he's James Bond. Like, it's betas, like, trying to write Chads. People who don't actually know how you, like, do this stuff. Oops. Here we go. So, like, I find it really hard to believe that, like, Bruce would be, like, in any way unable to talk to, like, Selena. Oops, it was just weird. That just really stuck out to me as, like, being a really odd sort of creative choice. I think the other one that I noticed, I'm getting my ass kicked. The other one I noticed was, like, Bruce being very, 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 very pro-worker, despite being, like, a fucking billionaire. Like, billionaires don't know what the fuck the working class is like. They don't. Like, they've been around money all their lives, usually. I don't think, like, if you're a billionaire, like, you had to have at least grown up upper middle class. I don't think, like, a single billionaire... I'm getting my ass kicked. I don't think a single billionaire I'm aware of started off, like, with nothing. Like, from what I understand. Like, that's honestly one of the things that's kind of I've noticed. Like, I always talk about, like, being really successful and stuff like that. I'm crunching numbers all the time. Like, I've gone on record saying, like, I expect to be a millionaire at some point in my life, right? But like, billionaire? Like, no. Like, that's never gonna happen. Like, never, ever gonna happen. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, how much money you need to make. Like, you just need, like, so much. Like, you need, like, basically have it, like, a lot of money starting out. Like, as young as possible, and then, like, building up to it. It's just, I just don't think it's doable for me, which is fine. Like, not everyone needs to be, like, super, super rich, but honestly, like, if you're making, like, $50,000 a year, you should be fine, honestly. Like, if you're making that much or more and not able to pay your bills, you're an idiot. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, I'm always seeing... Why is this bitch so powerful? Like, okay. Okay. Did I really just waste 7 lives in this bitch? Okay. I can knock her down, but... Here we go. Yeah, I don't like these gimmicky fights where, like, you can't hit the enemy. Oh, she's doing cartwheels. That makes her invincible. What? Yeah, there's gotta be a way to beat her. Nope. I'm getting destroyed by Catwoman, of all people. Like, I can beat, like, all these street thugs, but not Catwoman. Watch out, Bruce. It's a cat. Okay. Fuck. Do, like, common criminals of Gotham know that, like, Batman and Catwoman, like, sleep together? Is that, like, a thing that people know? Do you think they like gossip about it? Do you think like Poison Ivy and like Harley Quinn like talk about what their sex life is like? Oh, here we go. Shit. Fuck. I can't beat Catwoman. What the fuck is with this? Why is Catwoman the strongest enemy in this game? Okay. Okay. Does Batman just not want to hit a girl? Like, shit. I don't know, like, Catwoman is, like, the way she, you know, her background, like, her athleticism and, like, outfit looks like something that would be really, really appealing to me, but I don't think I've ever been into any of her actresses. I don't think so. I'll have to watch all the movies again, but... okay, here we go. Fuck. I can't even be... Damn, I'm getting destroyed by fucking Catwoman. Alright. She's invincible, man. Oh, wow. I'm really gonna get a game over. Yeah, maybe I should play Turtles in Time. If I can't, like, fucking do this. Alright. Can I grab her? Oh, here we go. No. I don't understand why I'm dying so much. Is it the whip? Like, is Bruce just like, oh man, she's too beautiful, I can't hit that. Oh wait, no, I could hit that. Like, what the fuck? This is embarrassing. Alright. Batman, come on. Like, it's not me, it's the game. Like, I'm reacting to all of her moves, but I'm pressing buttons. Why am I not winning? Alright, here we go. Shit. Yeah, she's taking out, like, half my health. It's just, alright. Shit, alright. Battletoads, I think it is, after this. And then maybe some, Chrono Trigger. Maybe I should go ahead and play Turtles in Time. Like, again, this is one of those, like, classic arcade moments that are just designed to piss you off. Like, oh, if you want to beat Catwoman, you're gonna have to keep putting in more quarters. Oops, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to beat her this time. I got her health down, at least. What the fuck was that? Wait. Hey, where did I get that thing? Wait. Hang on. Oh, okay. So if you press select, you can switch between the batarang and the thing? Alright, whatever. How did she get me in midair? Like, why is her hitbox is so insane? Alright. How can she do that? Like, she's the Flash now? Okay, whatever. There we go. Scene 3 clear. Well, at least I beat her. Saved by kitty litter. Aw, come on. The Penguin and Catwoman form a diabolical plan to trap Batman. You know, this kind of confused me. Is he not actually in a relationship with Catwoman in this version? Like, I'm so used to them being a thing because of like Arkham and the cartoon and shit like that. Like, it's easy to forget that sometimes they're not. Like, shit. Like, okay. Batman is Bruce Wayne. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think... Is that a spoiler? I had, like, literally one life, and I think no continues. So I think I am going to end up dying here. I mean, it's a fun game. Maybe I'll play it again. Like, that Catwoman fight, though, I don't know. I can't stand boss fights like that. That just annoys me. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of these games, like, they're kind of broken. Like, Battletoads has this weird glitch in the snake pit that I honestly can't stand. Every time I play Battletoads right now, I keep like triggering this this glitch because I haven't figured out how to get past it. I think there is a way to do it, but like you just can't let it trigger. I'm gonna have to like look up how to avoid it. I think. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's even It can't be a coincidence because it happened more than once. And I can kind of see how it started. Here we go. Shut. There can't be more than 4 stages. Ah, okay. Let's see if we have any more continues. Game over. Aw. Aw. Okay. Yeah, should I play some Battletoads? I've been streaming for like 2 hours, but I think I am kind of anxious to get back into Dragon Quest, though. So I think I am just gonna finish this, play some Battletoads, and see how we do. Oh, here we go. Oops. Yeah, everything I want to play right now is like a fucking RPG. Like, okay, hang on. Oops, I forgot. Gotta switch it to... It's all like an RPG or a beat 'em up. They're like 2 completely different genres, and like they feel like the only games I haven't played. All right. Back to the Future. Barbie. Ugh. All right, let's get going with the Battletoads. Where the fuck is it? How many fucking Battletoads? Did they make 2 different like Batman games? 2 different versions of that Batman game, like the Return of the Joker one. A rare production. Anyway, I'll have to look. I've heard the Batman NES games are actually really, really good. So I'll have to check out some of these more obscure NES games as well one of these days. Right now, I want to get through like all the great Super Nintendo ones. I think Ultima is something I want to try. Okay. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but alright. Alright, back to the Battletoads. Ready to watch me suffer? Ready to watch me, like, inevitably, like, fail to beat level 6 again? Because I keep getting fucking soft lock. I would have beaten level 6 a long time ago if it didn't glitch up on me. Like, if it didn't kick me back to the start, right? Because, like, there have been plenty of times I've gone up there with, like, plenty of continues. The issue is, like, I can't get past the snake with the glitch. Like, I don't know how to do it. So I gotta keep replaying it until I figure it out. Here we go. Did they really not think that anyone would, like, fall into that glitch? Like, did they not discover it? Did they not know it was a thing? Like, honestly, like, the fact that glitch exists kind of puts me off this game. Like, I legit, like, want to rate it less highly simply because, like, the glitch is ridiculous and shouldn't exist. Like, I don't know. Like, am I the only one who feels that way, that the glitch kind of ruins the game? Because, like, I made a mistake, right? Like, you shouldn't go down there, but at the same time, well, the game shouldn't soft lock. That's like unreasonable. So, like, the game shouldn't, like, be glitched. Like, it shouldn't be broken. Like, that is absolutely something that should have been patched. I think that maybe the rare replay version fixed it, but I'm not sure if they have. I haven't confirmed it either way. I haven't played, like, the rare replay version in a while. I've been focused on this version. Oops. I don't think it's any different, but we'll see. I'll have to play that one after this so I can get my achievements. Which, after I beat this, so I can get my achievements. Actually, I probably should be playing that version. Fuck. I think it does look a little bit crisper, if I'm remembering correctly. There we go. Yeah, I think I am gonna play some Dragon Quest after this. How long is it gonna take me to get through this? How long does it take you to beat the game? Like 45 minutes, right? Like less than an hour if you're good, right? Here we go. Battletoads. Alright. I don't know. This game is great, though. Like, that's one of the reasons I'm so reluctant to stop. Because, like, I've been playing this, these same few levels over and over again, trying to beat it, and still having fun with it. It's still a lot of fun. Like, it's still a really good game. Even with a stupid glitch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let me see if I can get the thing. Here we go. Shit! I just want to hit the crow. Oh, fuck. Yeah, my timing is awful. Like, if I could stand in place and do it, it would be no problem, but... Yeah, the screen, like, always scrolls pretty quickly. Oops. Yeah, I almost got him. Shit. It's so easy to do. I've seen people do it, but I just suck at it so much. Yeah, ready for the turbo tunnel, guys? Ready to see me do the turbo tunnel again for the bazillionth time? Like, how many times do you have to beat the turbo tunnel to get through the game? Like, shit. Yeah, I can't wait to beat this and then move on to other Battletoads games. I'm really curious as to whether or not this is the best one. Because I could actually see it, like, not being... Oh, oops. Not being the best. Well, we'll have to see, but... Ooh. Ah, shit. That too. Ah, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I died twice. I'm getting really careless on this stage. Like, I've beaten it so many times, and I tend to breeze through, like, the turbo tunnel anyway. At this point. Ah, shit. Oh, he got me. Oh, got him. What the fuck was that? Oh, yeah, I got 100,000 points, so it's... I don't understand how I finally got the getting down the fly, getting the flies down. Here we go. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Come on. That was not a one-hit kill. Okay. That was not a one-hit kill. All right. Okay, yeah, it takes 3. Oh, come on! Really? What am I doing? Okay. Die, you piece of shit. Alright. Okay, that's why you have to, like, slam into it, because you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, here we go. What the fuck was that? Alright. Oops. Damn. Holy shit, I thought... Holy shit, I just barely got through here. How many lives did I lose? Like, literally all of them. What is with me in level 2? Like, how can you not beat level 2? How is it that I live in a universe where I've somehow become better at level 3, Turbo Tunnel, the infamous one, than level 2? Like, shit. There's nothing that hard about level 2. I think it's just so easy that I keep making these really weird mistakes. Alright. Because I've had to do it so many times. Oh, fuck. Why did he do that? I pressed the jump button. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, okay. I accidentally mixed up my attack and jump buttons. Whoops. Yeah, so that was my fault. I just pressed B instead of... Well, to be fair, B is how I jump in Super Mario World, so it's like, okay. Yeah, I think I am going to go for one run just to warm up and just to keep my skills fresh, and then I'll probably try a real run later. Oof. Yeah, a real run where, like, I don't fail nearly as hard. I mean, if you can beat the Turbo Tunnel, you basically have the game beat, right? You just gotta learn it. Like, from what I understand. Oops, here we go. Bop. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. Maybe I should write an article on how to beat the turbo tunnel on blackcatbooks.org. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I say that and I immediately die. Oh, well. Like, I do tend to make, like, one or two mistakes, because, like, the level is so long. Ugh. Honestly, I think that's the big thing. Maybe it's the thing with level 2 as well. It's just long. I don't tend to mess up level 1 that much, because it's shorter. Level 5 I'm getting better at, too. Alright. Okay. There we got it. Okay, we got our life back at least. Yeah, I'm definitely getting... the main thing about, like, the turbo tunnel is, like, just the obstacles and how, like, they're not exactly consistent. Like, they introduce new ones while you're racing. It's not, like... It doesn't teach you how these obstacles work. Like, you see the blue thing, and you don't know exactly what to do. Like, it takes a while for you to realize you're supposed to jump at it. Here we go. Oops. Like, this exclamation point, like, what does that mean? Like, it's not exactly obvious. Like, it doesn't explain... Oh, here we go. We're at the end. Wow, this is getting really easy. A master of gaming? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm definitely working on it. I think it's doable for me. I really do. I've already made, like, great strides on that. Like, I'm consistently getting to level 6 now. The only reason I haven't beaten level 6 is because I can't, The only reason I haven't beaten level 6 is because I keep running into this glitch with the snakes. Like, there's a spot that will there's a spot you can go into that will, like, freeze the entire game up if you mess up. So right now I'm kind of struggling with that and not really sure what to do. Yeah, I'm getting really good at level 5 as well. I mean, this is kind of a boring one. I don't like this nearly as much as Turbo Tunnel. Honestly, it's my big problem with the game so far. Like, nothing is as fun or memorable as Turbo Tunnel. Like, the first 3 levels feel, like, really creative, but this feels kind of this feels almost boring in comparison. Like, once you learn it, here we go. I mean, there's this boss here that's kind of hard, but I mean, you can wail on this thing if you know what you're doing. But here we go. Oh, does he blink? Wow, that's really good animation for an NES game. All right. You drop the stick. Like, why do you drop the stick? All right. Shit. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know why it's so powerful, but all right. Shit. Like, it jumps diagonally to get you. All right. Shit. And it can, like, reach out and grab. Okay. Okay, ridiculous. Ridiculous, you piece of shit. Alright. Yeah, you need to have a weapon to beat this thing. It's like, I can't imagine doing this without it. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, it's easy if you do it this way. If you just get it, push it up against the corner, and then smack it with a stick. Pretty straightforward. It's a hard fight if you don't do that, though, so I would recommend cheating. It's not even really cheating. Like, it's completely legitimate. Like, I would argue the game actually wants you to do that. Oops, fuck. Yes, I will beat Battletoads, for sure. For sure. Super Ghouls and Ghosts as well, by the way. That's on the agenda as well. Actually, Ghosts and Goblins, actually, as well. Like, I mean, I'll do Super Ghouls and Ghosts first. Because that was the one that was recommended to me for, and the one I got into, so I'll beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and then go back to Ghosts and Goblins, which we're doing. I mean, I'll just beat them once. I won't do like the beating them twice shit. That's just sadistic. Like, who the fuck would do that? Play through the entire game twice? Like, I say that, but then, like, I'm the sort of person who's, like, playing through Battletoads, which we go. I mean, I played through a lot of the levels here twice because of the game overs. Oops. Here we go. Shit. Yeah, there's a 1-up here. Like, level 5 is pretty straightforward, I think. I would say it's one of the easier ones. Yeah, now that I've got the... there's a 1-up here, so it should be pretty easy to milk them, actually. Oops. Like, honestly, I have no problems with lives up to this point, because I can pretty easily get up to this point without, like, getting a continue. So I'm doing really well. Like, right now, I'm just getting soft lock, and that's... it doesn't matter if you're doing well if you're getting a soft lock, so... There we go. Easy. A possum or a river rat? Yeah, I would say so. Like a really fucking chunky possum, though. Like shit. I don't think it's a rat. I think it is a possum. Like rats don't look like that. I think it more closely resembles a possum. So get this. I can beat the snakes. I've been able to beat them for a while, but I've never been able to do it because the game keeps freezing on me. Like I don't. Okay. If it happens again, I'm gonna freak. Like I am just gonna give up and stop playing that day. Oof. Ah shit. Yeah, this entire area feels broken and unfinished as shit. Like why did I just fall through that guy there? Like I knew where he was going. I knew what the pattern was, and yet I still fell right through him. Like why? Like this section is just garbage. Like, it's not even difficult. It's just broken. You know, like, it would be actually... I think I would have beaten this very quickly if the hit detection was just normal. Like, you can pass through it. It doesn't work the way it should half the time. All right. I'm already very, very proud of the fact I can legit beat the Turbo Tunnel. So, yeah, I'm already, like, above average when it comes to Nintendo players. I've beaten, like, all sorts of crazy shit. Honestly, like, I don't think there's a whole lot in Nintendo's library that I can't beat. Like, I can't think of anything. Oops. Like, nothing good, anyway. Like... I can't. I think the last game I really struggled with that I was simply like not able to beat was like fucking Star Fox Assault, and like a big reason for that was like it was just boring, and the only reason I didn't get all the medals was because like I just didn't like the game. The only reason I wanted all the medals was so I could unlock the Gradius minigame. Was it Gradius or was it something else? No, it wasn't Gradius. It was Xevious. Yeah, something completely different than Gradius, the Xevious game that I really, really wanted. Okay, so there's a glitch up here. So if you fall down at a specific angle, you're going to trigger this glitch where you die. I mean, where the game just freezes. So I got to avoid that. Like, I had to avoid this ridiculous glitch that should not exist. You know, maybe I should save state it just in case. But that feels like cheating. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I did. I think I got past it. Oh, but now I gotta deal with the speed. The need for speed. Oh, fuck. Yep, and the lives. Okay. So that's the thing that worries me. Like, I completely forgot. I was so worried about the glitch, I completely forgot about the speed aspect. Which I actually have died on as well. Okay. So what's level 7? I actually don't know what stage 7 is. Oh, fuck. Now I can't even get through this simple jump. I actually don't remember what stage 7 is. I don't think I've ever seen a full playthrough of this game, because I am actually going through this blind. There's one where you're, like, flying around, and I think the boss fight is, like, on top of a mountain or some shit. Yeah, you gotta be really careful here. Oops, here we go. Yep. You gotta be kidding me. Why are they one-hit KOs? Alright. Okay, so I have another continue, so I think I might be able to beat this. I'm doing pretty well. It's just 90% just, alright, not sucking. Yeah, I want to be a master gamer, so beating this game has been like on the list for a long time. So I'm very glad to finally be taking the time to do it. Yep. Bullshit. Okay. Bullshit. Bullshit. That was ridiculous. All right. I am just aghast at this crazy ass bullshit. Like, this game is it's just unbeatable, man. I don't think anyone can beat this game. I think if anyone has said they've beaten it, they've lied to you. Like, even if they have video proof, it's fake somehow. Like, this is just impossible. Okay, just kidding. I think it's perfectly doable. There we go. Yeah, once I learn it, I really shouldn't struggle with it again. Like, I kind of feel that way about Turbo Tunnel now. Like, now that I know, like, all the gimmicks, it's like, okay, it's just Turbo Tunnel. Shit. I want to get to the exit. That's another thing I hate about this. Like, they expect you to jump on these snakes and then get out through these little holes. Like, are you fucking serious? Well, anyway. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the easier stages once I master it, but I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, stage 5 kind of comes off that way, too. Like, stage 4, I think, is the one that I would have the most trouble with, which is kind of why I'm skipping it right now. Oops. Here we go. Shit. 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 Ah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I fucked that up. I just had to jump to the end and I failed. So this is stage 6. There can't be more than 10 stages. Like, there has to be like 9 or 10. Like, my assumption is 9, but it might be 10. Oops. I don't think 7 is definitely not the last stage. Got it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Run, run, run. So what exactly causes the game to soft lock if you fall there? Yeah, now that I know it's there, it's not too big of a deal, but here we go. Yep. Oh, fuck. Nope. Jump. No, shit. Don't jump there. No, jump. Okay. Okay. I got this. I got this. This is kind of reminding me of, like, ActRaiser when, like, I was struggling against the final boss, and then, like, I just suddenly, like, understood the pattern. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm just making basic mistakes. I think I am done though. I think I've learned I've learned how to play the game. Right. I think I can beat it. It's just right now I'll stream it tomorrow and see if I can clear it then. But I think I'm done for the night. I think I'm just gonna die and then tune off. Oops. Here we go. That shit. That timing was off. Oh, sweet. We have another continue. Okay, we have another chance. Okay. I didn't think we did. Okay, I think that was it. All right. So, all right. Yeah, if I didn't botch all of those chances, I probably would have beaten it there. But it was like, all right. Yeah, I think I'm just choking right now. Yeah, I'm making a lot of mistakes I shouldn't be. I know what I'm doing, but I can't react fast enough. I think I need a break. I mean, I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I just got my ass handed to me by Catwoman, so of course I need to take a break. But I mean, I wasn't intending to beat the game tonight anyway. I just wanted to keep my skills sharp for when I try it for real. Yeah. This is keeping my skills sharp. Like falling into the snakes again. Everyone hitting the spikes over and over again. Okay. Did they blur out those textures so like the snake doesn't look inconsistent when it turns? That's just really lazy. Wow. That is really weird. I've never seen anyone do that before. That is just wow. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's that one's getting really easy. So hopefully with another couple of tries, that will be this one as well. All right, let's get through the snake pit. I keep calling it the snake pit, but it's like Karnath's lair. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that spike placement. I'm just like, ugh. That is a really awkward jump. I'm shocked I make that jump as often as I do. Fuck. Yeah, now I'm just making... I was so angry about that, I made another mistake. Alright. Yeah, I'm starting to think about food, so I'm just... Yeah, I think I'm ready to bounce. Oops. Oops, yeah, I waited too long. I don't know what I was doing there. Shit. I am just making a lot of mistakes. All right. A lot of really simple, easily avoidable mistakes. So I think I basically have it made. It's, yeah. Yeah, if I'm making mistakes like that, yeah, I need a break. Yeah, game over. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm improving. I can get to Karnath's Lair. I'm convinced I can beat it. But I just need a break. So thank you all for tuning in. Be sure